You're live. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. It's good to be here again. It's been quite a while. Good morning. If you can hear me and see my screen, please signify on the chat box. If you can hear me and see my screen. If you can hear me, if you can see my screen, signify on the chat box. Yeah. It's good to be back again. It's good to be back again. It's good to be back again. Okay, I have something interesting to share with us quickly. As our custom is, the first five minutes is going to be short today. Right, the first 5 minutes, I want to open our minds to the psychology of trading. Okay, and what I want to share with us this morning. Okay, what I want to share with us this morning is, remember, as a trader, most especially in your beginning phase as a trader, okay, you will have to go through lower lows before reaching higher highs. You will have to go through lower lows. It's a journey, it's a phase. So, what do I mean? This is the phase of a trader, right? You would have to go through lower lows before reaching higher highs. This is the reality of a trader. And even in your higher highs, there are series of higher lows, there are series of lows. So you'd still, it's a phase, it's a continual phase of, even when you're getting consistency in your profitability, there are still some downtimes. Downtime might not mean that you are losing. Downtime might just mean that, emotional downtime. Just, it could be anything that could cause this downtime. But you start your phase with lower lows before shifting structure and reaching higher heights. So I'm going to write this out in full. Always remember, always remember, you will have to reach lower lows before reaching higher heights. Yeah. So if you are currently in your lower lows, don't worry. Your next phase is higher highs. Yeah. If you are currently in your lower lows, don't worry. Your next phase is what? Higher highs. Don't worry. Don't worry. All right. Don't worry. All right. This is always the case. So I celebrate you. I see you. I celebrate you and I see you. Right. So always remember, you'll have to reach lower lows before you retire. So you're not the only one having the downtime. You are not the only one having the downtime. Yeah. That is one thing I have for us this morning. Okay. The second thing I will have for you this morning, I think I sent it to my status. Okay, yeah. So it's just to charge us. The second thing I have for this morning is that you get it, you get there. There's no other see. There's no much motivation again at this point of your life in trading. Every consistently profitable trader you see now, bowling, Lamborghini, they were once consistent losers. Every expert and master you see now, name them. They were all once a novice and a beginner. So they all get there as they continue to put in the work. So if you have signed up for this game as a trader, don't look at don't look at the process. I mean, don't looking at the outcome of when will I make money. Your job is just keep on putting in the work. And the irony of that action is that you will get there faster. The more you focus on the process, not the outcome, you get the outcome faster. I've seen it happen not once, not twice, not two times, not three times. Every single time. It's an irony of the more you focus on the process, the more you ignore the outcome. I don't care how long it will take. Let's type that on the chat box. Type on the chat box. I don't care how long it will take. That's the fear of some people. When will I start making money? When will I start doing this? When will I understand? Now tell yourself now, I don't care how long it will take, but I know I will get it, I will get there. Let's go. Tell yourself on the chat box, I don't care how long it will take, but one thing is sure, I will get it, I will get there. Once that mindset is what you are working with, you will get there faster. You won't even realize that you have gotten there. When I made my first 1K dose, I didn't even realize. At the point I was always my first 1K, my first seven figures, my first 1K. I was like thinking about it. But it got to a point when I began to understand the psychology of success. I realized that the more you don't focus on the success, the more you don't focus on the outcome, the more you are just on the grind. You are on the grind, the faster you get there. It's an irony. I cannot explain it, but I know it works. I don't care how long. One thing is sure, I will get there. So my business now is doing what I need to do every single day. You'll be shocked that you'll just wake up one day and it won't be long. So don't allow that fear. It's a fear of the fear of the unknown. That's what it's called, the fear of the unknown. You don't know what will happen. You don't know what tomorrow. No, don't have that fear. You will get it. You get there. So those two things are for us. First, the first thing I said is that the journey of a trader, you will have to reach lower lows before reaching higher highs. So there is no need to worry. If you are currently in your lower lows, just be rest assured that so long as you're putting in the work, you are coming into your higher highs. And even in your higher highs, there will still be retracements. You get to a new height, retracements. You get to a new height, retracements. Once you understand these truths, you won't be worried about setbacks. So setbacks, they are stepping stone to your next level. You can see every retracement is what is a stepping stone towards a new high. Every retracement is a stepping stone to a new high. A setback is a setup for a comeback. A setback is a setup for a comeback. Every stumbling block is a stepping stone for the next step. So once you understand this basic principle, you won't be bothered and you won't have a fear of the unknown. Has that helped someone? Right. If that helps, type in help. It helped. It helped. It helped. So we'd always do 5 minutes of little psychology, mindset prep here and there to keep ourselves charged. Yep. Remind ourselves that it's a journey, it's a process. It's a journey and it's a process. It's a journey and it's a process. Trading is a process. Trading is a journey. Yeah. If you are a trader, if you're like I've said, if you have signed up for becoming a trader, you have to embrace the journey, embrace the process. If you have signed up to be a trader, you have to embrace the journey, embrace the process. And the journey will mean lower lows, higher highs. Even in your higher highs, it will mean embracing the retracements, the setbacks, the stumbling blocks, which are your stepping stone into your next height. All right, let's go into the charts. I want to give you a cheat code on the chart. The cheat code is Wednesday or Tuesday create the low or high of the week. Write this down. I don't start to. Wednesday or Tuesday create the low or high of the week. Now, price is not random. There are specific times of the day, times of the week, times of the month that we have price delivery. Specificity. I will show you on the chart now on USD. Okay, if it's not Wednesday, it is Tuesday. You rarely see Monday price creating the high and low of the week. So I'm trying to give you what is called weekly range profile. Type on the chat box weekly range profile. I'm giving you a cheat code now. I call it the weekly what? Weekly range profile. Weekly range. Gideon, I see you. Weekly range. This will change your game and it's going to help you to even hold trades for the weekend. I will show you when last week's price action on Euro USD. Wednesday created the high of the week. See, no matter how the market is very spiky, just follow this instruction. Last week was very nonsense, but it still followed the structure of the market. Let me show you. Look at it here. This is the behavior of price. Price is not random. Specificity. Look at it. And go and do your back test. You can see I already wrote out the. Look at it here. Look at the mad buy Monday and Tuesday, right? Monday bullish. Tuesday took out the previous week's high. By Wednesday, we started very bullish. But at a particular time of the day, I'll still come to high and low of the day. But let's start with high and low of the week. At a particular time of the day, the high of the week was created. So there is a specific time of the day that the high and low will be created. There's a specific day of the week that the high and low will be created. Am I communicating? I'm giving you guys a secret code. There are specific days of the week that the high and the low will be created. Just go to your daily candlestick. This is Monday, this is Tuesday, this is Wednesday. If it does not happen on Tuesday, definitely Wednesday. And once that happened, you are selling for the remaining days. Look at sell, sell, sell. Just use CIT model or rather Balades. If you are using those that use candlestick theory, understand what I'm talking about. Once you have confirmed Wednesday as reversed Monday and Tuesday, your model is CIT. CIT. So Wednesday becomes CIT for Thursday. Thursday becomes CIT for Friday. And you're good. Look at last week to show you that this is not just once. Look at last week. This is Monday. We started with a bullish candle. Tuesday, bearish candle. Wednesday swept Tuesday's low. Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. Friday now closed above Monday's high. So in this case, Wednesday created the low of the week. This is last. This is the first week of the month. The first week of the month, Wednesday created the low. No, this is second week of the month, not first week of the month. I mean, yeah, sorry. First week of the month. Yeah. First week of the month, Wednesday created the low of the week. So week one, Wednesday, low of the week. What does this help you? Why is this important? It helps you to know the bias, to know the direction of the week. Because you might ask, how does this help me? How will I apply this to my chart? This information helps you to know the what bias, the weekly bias. That means you have an idea of what price will do for the remaining days of the week. It's now your job to position yourself in that direction. All right. I won't tell you where to enter. I'm giving you direction. So go and figure out location and confirmation by yourself. The first job, if you know where the market is going to, direction, you are 70% on track. Okay? You are 70% on track. So direction is very, very key. Now, there's something that happened in the following week. This is Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. Can you see in this case, it was Tuesday that created the high of the week because Friday closed inside the range. Friday closed inside the range. So in this case, Monday and Tuesday, Tuesday swept Monday's high. Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, and we had Friday. So in this case, what do we see? Tuesday created the high of the week. Are you getting value? Are you learning something? I have just given you a cheat code. Second week of the month, September. That was last. That was we are in the fourth week now. That was 2 weeks ago. It was Tuesday that created the high of the week. The first week of the month of September, it was Wednesday that created the low of the week. Last week, Euro USD, it was Wednesday that created the high of the week. Can this be random? Talk to me. The consistency, can it be random? Can you call this a random price action? Can you call this random? You know what random is? Do you think this is random or this is just by accident that Tuesday, Wednesday is creating highs and lows of the week? And you know, I'm very excited. Yesterday, I was listening to ICT interview that was deleted from the internet 2019. ICT said the same thing. I was like, wow. He said ICT, Almighty ICT. He said he doesn't trade on Mondays. He allows Mondays to give him accumulation. He waits for Tuesday or Wednesday to give a sweep of either the high or the low. ICT, I said, perfect. You are getting there. You are getting there. I've said it before. If what you know, you hear it from a reputable person confirming that same information, you know that, oh boy, they are made. Oh. So this first week, this second week, this third week. Now, we are currently in the fourth week, right? I'm seeing it. You can see I've put my daily sale out here. I'm suspecting that this guy, right? This is accumulation, manipulation, and what? I'm expecting that there will be a what taken out of this, and by Tuesday we have, or Wednesday we have the what the high of the week. So I'm expecting that we have buys today, or we have buys on Tuesday. So by Wednesday we start selling. Because if you go to your weekly range profile on weekly time frame, we are currently back into the range. So week one is accumulation, week two manipulation, week three manipulation again. So we are expecting a distribution in week four. I'm preaching fire and I'm preaching good. If I'm preaching good, type in preaching good. Preaching good this morning. Chai! Secret code. Chai! Chai! This information will help you to reduce the number of trades. Less is more. You won't be trading every day. You are expecting certain price action at certain times. It helps you to reduce trades. You are calm. You are calm. You are calm. Are we together? You are calm. You are calm. All right. So that's why I expect a buy for today into tomorrow. So let me hide this. Let me go back to my weekly. Let me go back to my weekly chart. Let me show you what I'm seeing on the weekly time frame. Can you see? Week one, week two, week three. Let me go back to my weekly time frame. Can you see? Can you see? Week one, it was Wednesday that created this low of the week. Week two, it was Tuesday that created this high. Week three, it was Wednesday that created this high. Now, week four, can you see that we are back inside the range? What do we expect? A distribution into our candle range low. Normally, now third week is supposed to happen, but price had to take out this key level. Can you see? On weekly time frame, price needed to take out what this key level on weekly time frame as an extra manipulation. Yeah. So on weekly time frame, we have taken out a key level. Yes or yes? On weekly time frame, we have taken out a key level. That was a massive sweep. Massive sweep. Okay. Now, if I want to apply what is called weak theory, someone type in on chat box weak theory. Type in on chat box weak theory. So I have candle range theory, I have candle impulse theory, and I have weak theory. Week theory states that when I have a week, I want to measure my week to know the retracement level for a continuation or a reversal. I'm teaching you this morning. Oh. Someone type in week theory. How do you apply week on the charts? Now, what I'm going to apply is you're going to apply the week theory. How do we apply week to the charts? We apply week by simply measuring the week and with your gun box and expecting a retracement into those levels for a continuation. So what we are applying here is called what? And it's applicable to any time frame. It's fractal. Price is fractal, remember? So I'm applying week theory on this week. I need to see a retracement into a key level on this week. You can see that that's where my daily candle range high is. Can you see? Daily candle range high, daily candle range low. I expect to see a kind of retracement into a key level here and what a continuation. So week theory will be applied. Let me type that. Week theory will be applied. Week theory will be applied. So I'm going to use Gunbox using Gunbox. Type in week theory, week theory, week theory, week theory, week theory. Type in week theory, week theory, week theory. I'm not seeing our types. Type in week theory, week theory, week theory, week theory. Oh, Shabarada Kokola. Hi. Hi. Wisdom is made available. Wisdom is made available. I'm praying for us that we have understanding. Our eyes understanding is enlightened. As I teach, I decree that understanding is made available to you. You have understanding, you have wisdom. You have understanding, you have wisdom. As you receive this information from my mouth, I decree that your eyes of understanding is enlightened, that your mind is able to grasp this information to the intent that you are able to apply this information for consistent profitability. I decree that your eyes of understanding is enlightened, that your eyes is trained to see. Your eyes is trained to see, that you are able to understand. Your mind grasp this information to the intent that you are able to apply it onto consistent profitability. Your eyes of understanding is enlightened. Your eyes of understanding is enlightened. Weak theory, let's go. So what do? I simply mark my weak eye from the eye and to the close. I just want to use them. So from the close to the eye is what I want to mark. From the close of the week to the high. So can you see? I expect price to retrace to at least the 0.25. I expect price to retrace to at least the 0.25. before what? Before dropping. This is what I expect. All right. Retracement into minimum 0 what 25 P level. So let's now drop down. Let's drop down to a lower time frame for that. So this is weekly, right? I go to 4 hours and 15 minutes. 4 hours and I go to what? 15 minutes. So look at what it looks like in 4 hours. This is what price action looks like in 4 hours. Can you see? This is what price action looks like in 4 hours. So in 4 hours or in daily, we saw that we already what at the discount. So many things that's suggesting a buy here. We have order block, we have demand, we have this, we have that. So everything is suggesting a buy. We are in a discount zone. We are having a demand here. We are having an order block here on 4 hours. Everything is suggesting that we are in discount. So we can't, of course, obviously we can't be selling here. So we are looking for buy opportunities, buy opportunities, buy opportunities, buy opportunities, buy opportunities, right? Into the 0.25, which is our previous day high, our daily range. Okay. So what are we looking for? Buy opportunities. What are we looking for currently? Buy opportunities. So we can continue the sell. So now 4 hours, I know my buyers, 15 minutes, I am trading for the day. Now I'm going to on my Asian range. I'm going to on my Asian range to give me my final. So you can see that I have okay, Asian high has been taken. All right, this is 734. So I just expect a retracement. All right, I expect a retracement into the middle of the Asian range, and there is also what a tiny fair value gap and other block there. So that's my key level one for a buy. All right. Mind you, let me delete this one so to be clear. The London, the New York has been swept. Can you see? New York has been what? Has been swept. What does that mean? It means you are targeting what? The New York high. That's a secret. And that's secret again. Another secret again. Oh. New York low has been swept means that we are getting at least what? New York high. Okay? Before we now come towards our main target. So I'm expecting a confirmation by 8 o'clock to buy into the previous New York high. All right, and I take my profits for London session. Is that clear, everybody? Yeah. So that's the application for that. So EOS is clear. For EOSD, we are expecting a buy, okay, to take out previous New York high, most likely to take out the previous London and the previous Asian. Then we continue our direction to sell. So this is my bias for Euro USD. I'll keep tabs and updates on the globe. Let's look at gold. Gold is just golden. So I've been on those charts this morning. I've been studying gold, right? And I have this set up by 2 and by 4 on gold, right? So I'm beginning to enjoy trading gold in the Asian section. It makes sense. So let me give you a secret. Let me give you a secret time for gold. The two times you want to be expecting gold move is 2 a.m. and 4 or 5. So the two times is 2 a.m. Write these two times down. 2 a.m. prime time. That's the first opportunity to buy or sell. 2 a.m. The next chance, if you miss 2 a.m., is 4 or 5 a.m. This is Asian section on gold. I've done backtesting over and over and over. I will show you on my Telegram now, where I do my journaling. Look at it. Let me show you. Can you see? This is 2:36. This was last week Monday, 2:36 a.m. Can you see 1:30 a.m. 1:30 a.m. This is the same thing. Can you see 2:30 a.m. 2:30 a.m. What time was it? This was around 2 thereabout also. This is 2 a.m. 5 a.m. Okay, 2 to 3, 5 to 6. Can you see? So if you are trading gold around that time, you expect to see a movement by 2 a.m. If you miss 2 a.m., by 5, 4, 5, you have a direction, you have a setup. Okay, so that's that on gold. So gold bullish, you are creating all-time highs. Gold is just buying, just flying. All the best. Gold is just flying. Yeah. So for gold, I just wait for a retracement. I want to say retracement to continue this. So I wait for my time. So I'm going to work with time. I'm working with time. When I say retracement, if price retrace into this place, I have a confirmation. I'm targeting what? The high for a buy. Gold is very, very risky now to trade. Gold is very, very risky now to trade. Gold is very, very risky now to trade. But all the same, just follow structure. All right, just follow structure. Follow structure. Follow structure. Follow structure. So, do you have any pair you want to analyze? Think. Repeat the process. Which process is that? For which process? Which process am I repeating? Which process is that? Euro USD. Ah, Euro USD. I said on 15 minutes we are expecting. We have swept New York low. We are expecting target New York high on 15 minutes. If you go to your 4 hours, on 4 hours, we are already at the location of order block. Look at your 4 hours. 4 hours, we are already sitting We're already sitting on a demand, call it other block, call it whatever it is. We're already on a demand on 4 hours. So we expect to see a push into our 0.25, which is also our daily candle range high because the previous low has been swept. Yeah, and there's a high chance that the low of the day has been created. Again, what time does the low of the day create? Let me give you that secret now. For low of the day, okay? For low of the day, what time does low of the day create? So there are two times between two is Asian section creation between two. I'll still do my back testing, but I heard this from ICT, but I want to back test myself. But from what I'm seeing now, the law of the day was created around 2 to 5, yeah, 2 a.m. to 5 a.m. right currently. But what ICT said is that by 7 in the month Nigerian time, 7 to 10 or 7 to 9, okay. But I want to confirm that. But what I'm seeing here is currently we swept previous days low around our 2 to 5 a.m. each. So there's a high chance that the low of the day has been created. There's a high chance that what the low of the day has been created. So as price has given us distribution, we just want to see a pullback to what to take out this New York high because New York low has been taken out. When a low is taken out, the target is the high. When a low is taken out, the target is what? The high. So that's what I'm expecting. Can you see? Allow this guy to go. Don't chase price. Don't chase price. Don't chase price. So I can use my 1 hour. I can use 1 hour to gauge my CRT, CIT also. I can check 1 hour. What's 1 hour doing? I can use 1 hour to gauge my continuation. So for me, I would say that this guy wants to give me a CIT model. CIT. That means if this candlestick closes bullish, if 7 o'clock candlestick closes bullish, it means that there's a high chance that 8 o'clock, 9 o'clock, and 10 o'clock is going to be bullish. So I mark out my CIT, my gun box to know the retracement. Okay. If 7 o'clock candle closes bullish, it means that that is an impulse candle. I expect the retracement to continue taking out the eye of New York and most likely the London eye too. Is that clear? Okay, that's all I have for you today, guys. October batch is knocking on the door, and there's a high chance that October batch is going to be the only batch for the year. So if you know anyone that wants to be among these, okay, see you will meet again 2026. All right. So reach out. I'll always drop my number here, assuming that you're coming for the first time. 0911313746 WhatsApp. Then we have a link, a general group where we just, we have crazy traders. Okay. In this group, you would learn, you would be inspired, you would see that people are making this money. So it's you that needs to sit up. So reach out, reach out, reach out, reach out. If you're in Lagos, we are organizing our first financial market summit. Okay, our financial market summit, October 18. October 18. October 18. Let me send to let me show us. I want this event to be I'm gonna be spending a lot of money, so I don't want to come and see few numbers. Let's come in our numbers. Update will be dropped on the group also. We're having a change of venue for the event, so um where are you? Where are you? Where are you? I'm coming. It's loading. So I this guy to just continue. What's 8 o'clock? You expect a what? A retracement. So no worries. No worries. No worries. No worries. No worries. So why is this loading? Any question? I'm trying to get the content from my WhatsApp, the flyer. Question, 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 question. Question, 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 question. Question, 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 question. Unresponsive. Do you have any question? Any feedback? Any contribution? What's wrong with this now? Okay. Okay. So this is the we're about. This is the flyer. Very quickly. Um. Oh, it's still loading. But anyways, I'll send it to the group, so I will not take it our time. So I believe we are all in the group here. I'm going to send it across the group. Network is kind of busy. Okay, I trust we had a good one today. We learned one or two things. So we subscribe to the YouTube channel, please. Share with friends. Every morning, Mondays to Fridays, we meet here for pre-London market analysis. We share insights, share ideas, and all that. Okay, so thank you for joining. See you in the group. See you in my DM. Love your blessings.